Hey Tiger Cubs, this is Mr. Chubbuck. Um, Hope you guys are doing well in these challenging times. I know it's really hard right now because we're not having DIN meetings while we're all doing the social distancing, but that doesn't stop you from still participating in Cub Scouts at home with your mom and dad. And when you're doing Cub Scouts at home, just like whenever we go camping or we have DIN meetings, remember the most important thing is to do your best. So, a couple things to think about is one, talk to your adult partners about pack updates and what's going on in the pack. Mr. Lemons is doing a great job of keeping us all informed while we're not having DIN meetings, we're not having pack meetings. Uh, when you do Cub Scouting at home, take pictures and send them to me through Scoutbook, and we'll get them. Um, we'll get all your advancement checked off. If you've got questions about doing stuff outdoors or just Cub Scouting in general, you might check out Mr. Lemon's videos. They're excellent videos on how you can do Cub Scouting at home. And then lastly, as an update, our advancement has been extended through July. So if you're behind on something or your circumstances don't want you to get something done right now, that's okay. We'll work with you to get everything done by July. So if you want to advance, you can advance. All right. So while we're going to talk about My Tiger Jungle today, don't forget to check out Scoutbook and see what you still need to complete to earn your Tiger badge. And I'll be glad to work with you on those during this spring. All right. So we're going to focus a little bit on My Tiger Jungle. And it's about being outdoors and observing nature. And at our last DIN meeting before all this kind of started, we went on a nature walk around the church and we observed the trees, the plants, the birds, the bird nest, the sights, the sounds, the sky. We observed the world that we lived in. We have two more requirements to finish up so we can complete this adventure. And for reference, the adventure is on page 44 of your Tiger Handbook. So you take a look at it. And remember, there are everything ties back to the Scout Law. And the big takeaways for My Tiger Jungle is that a Scout is thrifty, a Scout is kind, and a Scout is clean. Not only are those important for being in the outdoors and enjoying the outdoors, those are important today and with the challenges we're going through with coronavirus. So kind of keep those in mind. Mr. Lemons in his outdoor video goes over the outdoor code and the leave no trace principles. I'm going to go through them real quick as things we need to think about as Tiger Scouts being in the outdoors. So the outdoor code, it's in your Scout Handbook, but I'll just read it to you real quick. It's, as an American, I will do my best to be clean in my outdoor manners, be careful with fire, be considerate in the outdoors, and be conservation minded. So when you're outdoors, think about those things and really live them out. And they go hand in hand with the leave no trace principles. And for those scouts that you guys have been on campouts, we always go over these before we go on a hike. We know before we go. We plan out our hike and our camp out so we're prepared. We choose the right path. We stay on the hiking trails. We don't just go wandering off and damaging the environment we're in. We trash our trash. So we don't leave our wrappers if we eat trail food on the hike. We take those back with us and we dispose of them properly. We leave what we find so others can enjoy it. So we leave the plants, we leave the bugs, we leave the rocks that we find when we observe them, but we leave them for the next pack or the next den to enjoy. We're careful with fire. We protect the outdoors by not letting wildfires start. We're careful with our fires, and only adults start fires. And even though some of you may be starting the process of working those, we also respect wildlife. So when we observe birds and plants, we do it from a distance. We don't touch, and we're respectful that they exist in this world too. And then lastly, we're kind to other visitors. So we're not loud when we're not supposed to be loud. We maintain space and we're respectful of others that are using the campground. So those are the key takeaways from the My Tiger Jungle adventure. Now, the two homework tasks I'd like you guys to do are a 1 foot hike and a bird walk. And we've kind of started the bird walk a little bit on our nature walk around the church, but we're going to talk about the 1 foot hike and the bird walk. So the 1 foot hike, I want you to map out either with string or you could use cones, a 1 square foot square in your backyard or your park, and talk to your parent or adult partner about what do you observe? The grass, the bugs, the dirt. What do you observe in that 1 square foot? And then write it down, talk to your parent or adult partner about it, and then send me a note through Scoutbook that you're done. The second thing is a bird walk, and we've kind of already started that, but with it being spring, there's a lot more birds out, and you hear them chirping in the background all the time. So take a look, observe them, and then pick 2 birds that are native to Oklahoma, and talk to your adult partner or write it down a little bit about that bird and its characteristics. And that will complete the bird walk requirement of the My Tiger Jungle adventure. And then go ahead and just check that off in Scoutbook, and we'll mark your advancement and keep you moving. So that's it for this week in the Tiger Den. Check back for more information, and as always, let me know if you have questions. Just shoot me a message through Scoutbook, and we'll do what we need to do to keep you advancing and to keep you scouting. And remember, always do your best.